green tea leaves, and then collagen.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Where'd you get this
like,
mask
I
from?
made it.
Ooh, even
Damn, you got
better.
collagen and bee pollen and...
No, B12.
Oh,
Sorry, I said
B12.
pollen.
No, you
said B12.
I said bee pollen.
And what is it? Argan?
Argan oil.
Argan oil clay mask. Then I ground up some B12 supplements.
Oh shit.
Then I put some green tea like in it, and then took some collagen powder, mixed it all together.
Oh shit. How's your face feel?
Great. Because I also then used the green tea to exfoliate.
Ooh.
That's ready for this podcast.
I'm so happy that you're excited. We're so happy that you're here and excited.
Finding like green tea still on my face. That's why I'm like,
Oh no.
Green tea dust. You're like, oh,
okay.
what is this?
It's good. It's
What
good.
is this?
Good for the pores.
Yes, I need to do more masks.
I have a few. I literally have like this huge bag, like full of them. I don't do them enough.
I have a huge container of chapsticks I don't use.
Yeah, same. I just stopped.
You stopped using chapstick?
Yeah, I just quit.
Oh, I
I said,
haven't
you know
stopped.
what? I quit.
I
Better
wish I
than me.
could
I'm
quit.
addicted to chapstick.
Have y'all seen like My Strange Addiction?
Yes.
I've seen some.
Do you two the one where the guy has sex with his car? Or My Strange Relationship?
Wait.
It's something like that.
Excuse
Yes.
me?
No, it is My Strange Addiction because one episode they're eating like a sofa. This guy
Madam,
is in a
stop it.
sexual relationship with his car.
Does it-
He pets it. He like has sex with
With
the
what?
parts.
Oh.
of
Wait,
the
because
car.
he stick it in like the gas tank?
He sticks it everywhere.
Any orifice.
Any.
Gross.
But he
Oh.
he's like created the personality for the car.
Does he
And
use
sometimes
protection?
he sleeps under it.
Get out of here.
He sleeps under
He
it?
sleeps under it.
What's his name?
I forgot.
Oh my god, what kind of car is it?
It was like a red Buick too.
Sandra.
Sandra?
Yeah. It's like appropriate for a red Buick.
I just
Lorna.
Lorna?
Lorna.
Sex with my car. He's really kissing it.
Oh.
Nathaniel, 27-year-old.
Oh my god.
In a relationship with his car Chase for nearly 5 years. Is he straight? Chase. That could be man or female, right?
Yeah, it could be either.
I feel like
Cars are supposed to be ladies, aren't they?
Right.
oh, interesting. A gay car fucker. That sounds like something like a redneck would call somebody. You ain't nothing but a gay car fucker. Get
Exactly.
the fuck off my
Sounds like
lawn.
something I heard from my hometown.
Wait, yeah, where did you grow up again?
Bakersfield.
California?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in the Central Valley.
I know where that
Up
is.
by Fresno.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you been through it? Was
Yeah,
that the cow
just
stuff?
keep driving
And the
through it.
chicken?
Yeah, the cows. You smell it as soon as you get like 20 miles outside the city limit.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I bet it's a lot like near where I grew up. Do you want another?
I would love.
Okay, we passed it.
Little River.
Little
Where'd
River,
you grow up?
Texas.
Mm-hmm. Little River, Texas.
I'm sure that was an experience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what was
it
that
was
like?
I mean, it was wild. I was just thinking about the first time I moved there. I didn't have any. The first time. Wow. Lift off.
Somebody's high.
No, when we first moved there, I didn't have any friends. Obviously, I was new.
Right.
It was just like a town of 800 people, so everybody knew everybody. But I just had a basketball and I dribbled around the block for hours in the 6th grade. Ding, ding, ding. As a neighbor, I would lose my shit. Some fucking nerd was dribbling a basketball up and down the block
Yeah.
from 3:30 till 6.
Whose child is this?
Somebody get her.
Yeah, that's just all I did when I came home from school. Just dribbled a basketball, and it was not like is like rural. It was just like pavement over like a dirt road.
I mean, did your ball handling skill get better? Like,
I mean, for a little bit, but not really. I was just mainly more, just looking for a friend.
Oh.
just going out.
But my looking. Oh dribbling a basketball. And my hair was straight, but bangs were still permed.
Oh my god.
Like tight
Oh my
curls.
god, how cute.
Stop it.
And I would flip it right here.
Yeah, you would.
For school. So this little like chubby weirdo little girl.
We all look fucking weird. Oh my
I
god.
know.
I used to rock my hair in like, you know, you put your hair in a bun and you use that little thing to make the bun, the little donut thingy to make
Yes.
it. I would rock it like that, and then I would wear red lipstick, and then I would have like the bang, like you know how the Hispanics wear the bang that goes up like a wave.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And nobody told me otherwise.
I think
I just
that
thought I
sounds
was
cool.
the shit.
Very Spanish Harlem of you.
Yes.
Love it. My mom made
Terrible.
me go to school with pigtails.
Oh, cool.
And I got a picture of myself taken in the yearbook. It was like, I don't know, it was like one of those like, you know, most likely to whatever's or something. I don't even remember what my title thing was, but I was really upset because the day that this happened, I was wearing this really
Your
large, striped turtleneck sweater in like green, purple, and like orange colors or something.
Mhm.
And yeah, just like these fucking like horn pigtails. And I was just like, why?
Because they just be setting us up. And I set myself up for that one.
I just don't know when I learned discernment and decided no.
I think my mom was always trying to help me, but
You're like, no, mom, I'm wearing this.
I got it. I did the thing where I took my bangs from here and then cut them right here by myself. That was a big no-no. Did that quite a few times.
Yeah.
I also, everybody knew I was gay except for me. And looking back, like, I could tell through my hair now. Because I would gel it back sometimes like a dude. Like hard, like, bright gel.
Interesting.
Slicked back. And
Wow.
I remember when the teachers, like, talking to, like, a little boy and be like, oh my gosh, it's like a helmet head. And I was like, me too. You know, just like, you know, like,
Yeah.
she's probably weirded out. Now that I'm, like, her age. If I had a kid like me, I would be like, wow, didn't kill her, you know? This one's gonna grow up to be a kid killer.
Oh gosh, shut up. You are not.
Well, no, I'm not. But if I was a teacher
You would
and I
be
had a
like,
kid, I would be like, get this one some help.
yes.
Hey, everything okay at home?
We need to monitor her. Playing basketball,
No.
looking for people.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Right?
You guys want to be my friend? No. And there's like this trailer house, like right next to our house, and these girls would terrorize me. They were like the bullies, like everybody
Like
knew
Mean
it.
Girls.
No, like white trash bullies, and they would like throw baseballs at my side of the house and like try to hit the windows, and they would like terrorize me with a butcher knife when I was walking home.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah, and I was like terrified of
A
them.
butcher's knife.
Yeah, I'd be like, come here, we're gonna stab you. Like,
Are you
like
kidding me?
5 white trash white girls. And then when I started high school, because it's a small town, we had like 200 people in the whole high school. So you knew everybody.
They're probably in all of your classes.
Yeah, but then, I mean, they all had to go to like alternative school because they were like always in trouble or whatever. But then they were like cool to me in high school. I know, it was really weird. I've never gotten that apology if you're watching.
For
Watch this out. No, if they're watching.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
funny. Hey, fuck it.
Weird.
Yeah, but they would like chase after me with a butcher knife, be like, we're gonna kill you, but you know, they could have just asked me to stop dribbling.
Right.
Right? If they didn't want to hear it
Yeah.
anymore, like, that's fine.
I mean, we're learning that communication is key.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a hard lesson.
Hard lesson.
And also, back to communication and being direct, the older I get, the more I appreciate it.
Yeah.
When somebody's being direct, I don't think that they're being short. I'm just like, oh, you know what you
Got
want? You're telling me what you want? Okay.
You gotta respect it.
And I'm like, I used to take it personal, like, oh, did I do something wrong? Are they mad at me? No. They just respect their time.
Yes. Basically.
Gotta create the boundaries.
Yeah.
Aha.
Otherwise, you just continuously get disrespected. And
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did a light go off?
Oh, for me.
Oh, an idea. Okay.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, because you were like, you know, they respect their time or whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh yeah, that's fucking facts, dude.
Yeah, and you know what? I never thought about that in the sense of just respecting your own time.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And I think this past year, I'm like, oh,
I'm learning that too.
yeah. Like, it's not just about respecting your time. It's really giving back to myself.
Yeah. See?
Wow, this is a great
motherfucking
movement.
hot, right?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Wow. And you know what? I'm tired of having to put 3 exclamation marks in an email. I'm not going to do it anymore.
Oh my
So
god.
great.
What? Because it's like, hey there! Like, I just want to say hey.
And you not take it fucking personally.
Right? Like, I'm
Look,
saying, hey.
You all are like, thank you so much. You now I just say, I don't know.
I say thank you.
Well, I mean,
I say best.
ooh, yeah. I was doing like, thank you so much with the exclamation mark, then thanks, and then my name. But it'd be like, hey, what's up? And it's like, stop. That is-
Yeah, I probably sound like a remote because I'm just like, hey, and thank you. Hey, thank you. Like,
Your
whatever.
emails are short, succinct.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
I'll be like, here,
Concise,
this
to
is
the point.
Yeah.
send.
Yeah, I'm like, this is great.
Anything else, I'm gonna have issues with. Amber knows because I
Yes.
can't text.
Should be like, can you help me please? I don't know how to respond to this. What do I do?
When I start
Oh,
overthinking
yeah.
shit, like if it's something, you know.
But that's something that everybody does.
Do you think so?
I don't know.
She don't. She just be sent.
I do, but like, I just don't take as long to think about things as you
Because
do.
I'm like, oh my god, but if I say that, then they're gonna think this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to respond like this, and then it's gonna go like this, and then it's gonna just be this back up. Like, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that at all. I'm just like,
Fucking terrible.
well, it could go this way or it could go that way. Am I okay with that? Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know? I don't know.
Baby steps.
Yeah,
Baby
I'm
steps.
doing the same thing. It's like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
True indeed.
I know.
Fuck.
So you can't like,
Especially as far as text messages are concerned,
Mhm.
because the tone,
can't read it.
it can be so misconstrued, so you just gotta prepare for the worst in any scenario, I
Thank you, Google.
guess.
Air freshener.
Air freshener had aha.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's true.
I feel like, what? Oh fuck. This was too. I should have. Hang on.
Well, we should play our game while you
Okay.
think about
okay.
that.
Okay.
And maybe you'll remember it.
Oh god. Okay.
So,
I need that.
it's a smoking game, so you have to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically called the Marijuana Minute. And basically, we're going to ask you a series of questions within a minute's time. But the catch is that you take a puff or a drag from whatever you choose, and you have to hold it in, but like speak your answer and see how long you can last, basically. Did I explain that right? Kind of?
We're gonna ask you a bunch of questions while you hold smoke into your
Mm-hmm.
chest. You just have to keep answering as many as you can until you pass out or
Okay.
choke on it or.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Do we have a timer? Outside.
Oh, yeah, I it.
I need to log into my computer first. Can I do that? Okay. Okay. Which one do you prefer? You want to do the pipe or you want the blow?
I'll do the blunt. No, I'll do the pipe.
How do you usually smoke?
I don't.
Oh god.
That's why I'm like,
Stuck mode.
That's hilarious.
Okay, Shannon, you got the timer?
Guess who's going first?
I can go first.
Alright. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
But I.
Take your inhale and then I'll start the questions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give up bread or give up cheese?
Bread.
Waffles or pancakes?
Okay. Gonna do it.
Oh shit. I love it. Perfect.
No.
We can do it again because my first time I fucking choked.
Okay, so then you smoke and do it. Is that the game? Or is
No,
it just
it's
me?
just you.
All right, next game.
That's hilarious.
Oh
You don't have to do it again.
All right, let's just try it one more time.
One more time. Okay.
Wasn't even that big of a.
How was your practice round?
Okay, cool.
I'm totally good with it.
That's funny. Okay, wait, let me go back to the, where is this fucking stopwatch? Okay.
Ready?
Yes. You going?
Okay. Vacation or staycation?
Vacation.
Television or books?
Books.
Monopoly or Scrabble?
Monopoly.
Food truck or diner?
Food truck.
Greece or Tokyo?
Grease.
Cakes or pies?
Cake.
Monogamy or open relationship?
Monog.
Intimate venues or large festivals?
Yes.
You did good!
So good!
Fuck yeah!
Can you? But you can't do it. How do you breathe?
You don't.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
I was like, I don't love it. You guys put me friends.
Oh,
shit.
That
Yeah,
was
that's-
so good.
Yeah, that was good. You did very well. I'm like, shit, I'm around of questions.
I know. You actually, it was perfect because I had nothing left to ask, so it was good.
Oh man. More think about it. Pies.
Oh,
I love pecan pies.
oh,
Okay.
pecan pie is
All right.
good.
Okay.
That's a southern thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Very much.
Mm-hmm.
Very much.
Love it. So good. Ever, that was great.
Thank you.
I'm really proud. It's the best one.
Whew.
Well, where did your name come from? Ever.
Oh, my dad. My dad named me.
He just said Ever.
Yeah. That's all my parents have ever told me. They were like, your dad named you. I was like, everyone! My dad named me.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Great origin story.
Yes.
2-second origin story.
Yeah.
2 questions. Oh my God. You know what I mean?
Well, I think your name's fucking awesome.
Thanks. Me too. I couldn't believe it when I figured out I had a cool name. I was like, yes!
Yes, got it.
See it, Tiffany.
Oh shit.
Do you have
Toodaloo,
siblings?
Amanda. Yeah, my brother. His name is David.
Oh,
I feel like everybody. Yeah.
I'm so surprised by
Wow.
Yeah. I think people think it's gonna be like, you know, Thor or Raven or, you know,
that.
like
Something equally as
Blade.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. David.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's crazy shit, dude.
No, but my name, every day I hear a pun with it, every day of my life.
Oh, I'm
So
sure.
that's the curse. Every day.
Even
Or,
today, I experienced it.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
experience it.
Right?
What it, she said, oh, hi, my name is Ever. He was like, oh, my name's After.
Yeah. Okay, I'm after.
I was like, cool, alright,
Yeah.
that's my one. For today. I made it to what, 7? No puns. It was a good day.
Wait, what's like, have you heard any good ones recently?
No.
They're all played
They're
out.
all
It's
awful.
all never ever, forever ever, forever, forever. Woo, I was
Yes.
like a few octaves too high. One time in middle school, remember that song, Never Gonna Get It, Never Gonna Get It?
Mm-hmm.
They would sing Never Ever to me. And that was hurtful. If you remember me,
Oh
I was really mean.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Pretty hurtful. We get really real.
Feelings.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. I did meet an Ever
Oh, another
when I
Ever.
moved to LA. I was like 24, 25. No, excuse me, 28.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked at a Starbucks, and this guy came in, and we're like, oh, what's your name for the cup, you know? He goes, Ever. and everybody looked around, and he like rolled his eyes and kind of sighed, and he had a look, and I was like, oh, that's what I look like when people, like I'm seeing myself.
Oh my god, a
And-
mirror.
And then he was wearing a coffee bean outfit. He worked at the coffee bean down the street
Mm-hmm.
and stopped in to get a coffee on his way to make coffee.
Oh
And
wow.
I was like, shit, we gotta change this karma, dude.
Mhm.
I know, it was wild.
Did you tell him your name was Ever too?
Yeah,
And he was. What did he say?
he was blown away.
Yeah, that's
For
great.
sure, I'm sure he'd never met another.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to say your name.
You know what? I do get Eber, Amber, Heather, and there was
What?
one with like that was totally off, but it was an internal rhyme. I don't remember. They would be like Diane. I'm too high to remember the name, but it sort of sounds like Ever,
Mm-hmm.
but not really. And people are
Brenda
like,
or
they can't handle the real name, so they're like Heather, and I was like, no.
Absolutely not.
I get Jenny.
Your name is Shannon.
I was like, wait, what? Record scratch for sure.
Yeah, this is by a lot of I don't know, Hispanics. Like I'll say my name and they'll be like Jenny, and I'd be like, no, Shannon. I swear to God.
What?
Yes, that's just how they hear it. And maybe I'm saying it fast. They're like Shannon. They're like Jenny.
No.
No.
Wow.
Like no matter how fast you say it.
Yeah. Shannon. Maybe it's the knee. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not at all, actually. It's none of those. It's nothing. It doesn't make sense. Weird.
Weird. I know. I don't fucking know. Strange.
I think I just get Amber.
As you should. But
Yeah.
God, they're gonna mess up that? Come on. Stop messing up people's names on purpose.
I know, it's rude.
Do you have a process to your stand-up?
I get an idea.
Oh my god, ever. Here it is. So high.
Get an idea. Yeah, that's how every process starts. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. A thought will pop into my mind.
Oh
So I start with a thought.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It'll be like things that have happened to me or things that I've done, and then I'll kind of write out like. Sometimes it'll be like a sentence or two or a word or a beat, and then I'll improvise it on stage and I'll riff about it.
Oh, so
That's
you
how we get it.
just go out there and do that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl.
And then like listen to a tape, write down what works, leave out what didn't, and then do it again and go over and over.
That's how you perfect it, I guess.
Very cool.
It's fun.
Very
But it's
cool.
also kind of like scary at first. 'Cause
Fuck
you're
yeah.
like, ooh, but you kind of get like a tingling feeling because like, oh, I know it's gonna work, you know,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I'm excited about it. You know, how do y'all create? Starts with an idea.
Yeah. I do a lot of brainstorming and I'm a dreamer, so I'd be like, oh, ooh, what if this? Or if I have an attitude with something, like, how can we make this better? You know what I mean?
I feel like you're very strategic.
Ooh.
No, like in a good way. Like there's a plan. Like, you know.
I mean, I try to have a plan, but like keeping it and doing it consistent. We already talked about consistency.
Talking about consistency here.
That's the key.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I never heard strategic for me.
But I mean that in a like as a compliment. Where it's like, yeah,
That's dope.
you're figuring out how to get it done as opposed to like, I want to do this.
Yeah, trying to,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
What about you?
I do a lot of research. Google's my best friend.
Wow.
And then, like, write shit out, get high, and then try and do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like, at least when it comes to, like, the podcast, I'll try and, like, if things happen throughout the week and I want to talk about it, I just try not to text Shannon about it throughout the week and wait till Sunday. And then sometimes I even have to try really hard not to talk to her about it before the podcast because we usually will meet up a few hours before.
our relationship is different. Not different, but we don't talk like
we used to.
because we try to hold it in for some days.
Because I like to get an organic, like, authentic reaction from her from things, so I'll
It's
do
hard,
that. It is.
Like, fuck, we just want to say it again on the thing. Again on the show.
Yeah. We do our best. But yeah, I guess I would say something like that. Ooh, and like with The Sims, like.
Oh yeah, she's hella like was it architectural?
Architectural. I actually don't even want any more of that.
No.
Yeah, I like to build houses on The Sims.
Oh yeah.
I like to build them and then
Still
decorate
now?
them. Still now. In my 30s, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the software is dope.
It's so great now. Yeah, they have The Sims 4 and it's like amazing. Like,
What was your house look like?
well, I have a few.
Oh.
I have a restaurant too.
I only have one.
Wait, y'all both on Sims?
She's probably on it more than me, but I used
Y'all
to
hanging
have
out
one.
without me?
We can totally have Sims parties. I used to back in the day. Shout out Tanya if you're listening. We used to hang out and play The Sims together and build houses. She'd sit on one couch, I'd sit on the other side of the couch, and we would just like talk every once in a while and stuff. And yeah.
Do you guys like talk to each other in the game?
No.
That's some millennial shit.
This was in high school.
Oh my god, yeah.
We would just like sit I'd either be at her house or my house, or then even after high school when she was dating this dude, like we would just hang out at his house and like
everybody's on something.
Yeah. But like there'd be a TV show on or something, in the background, so like
Just hanging out.
we'd kind of like how we do, but like I don't know, not really, because we'd talk to each other. We would talk to each other too. So.
No, I can totally see it.
Yeah, but now that like saying it out loud, it sounds like weird because it isn't. The game itself is not an interactive game at all. But yeah, it was fun.
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Me and my friend had CD burning parties. Like we would burn CDs.
Whoa.
That's what we did. Listen to music.
That's
and
fun.
Like, oh girl, listen to this, and then we would burn CDs.
I like that. That's fun.
But it's like pointless now.
Yeah.
You can have playlist making parties.
Ooh, that'll be fun. Ooh, yes. We should do that.
Yeah.
Wow, coordinate. Figure out how to make money off.
Wait, like a playlist and paint party.
Ooh, yeah.
So like make a playlist and then we paint to like whatever the playlist makes us feel like.
Like everybody picks a song or some shit.
Yeah, and then
we can't be.
Oh my god, proprietary information. So this is how we create. We get high and we come up with ideas and things just happen.
Yes, you got to do it too.
Oh, I love it. Exciting. Love it. Okay.
I want to watch my friends play video games.
I watched that for sure.
I used to watch boys I dated play video games.
Yeah, I do that too.
Oh, what games?
Nazi Zombies. Which was like really intense. Like,
what's the car driving one where they go kill people and stuff?
Grand Theft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun game though, but
that's like an in-depth Sims, dude.
Yeah.
It is
for sure.
Cause you can like make money, fuck hoes, build houses, kill people. Like it's like Sims, but I don't know.
Just hard. Like real life Sims. Like.
Real.
Like if you was a thug Sims.
But you don't have to be a thug.
That's how I always imagined.
Well, I don't know. I've never fucking played it, honestly.
Me neither. I always play Need for Speed.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I play Bubble Bobble.
What the fuck is that?
Is that the thing where it's like
and the balls go up and you gotta match the colors? The old school
You're talking about I thought you were making a joke about like the board game.
Oh my god, wait.
Pop it or something?
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. I know, and it had a number thingy inside of it or something, and then you had to like go.
Tonti?
No.
Wait, what was it called? It was like, I hated it because like one time I did it too hard and then it came open and then the dice flew out. And you lost the dice. I was a little too aggressive.
Ruined the game.
Yeah, ruined it.
Belligerent, a little too belligerent. Oh, you're a little belligerent. What?
Hey.
Oh, jeez.
Riveting conversation.
I think so.
I
Damn
love
it.
Y'all ever put like dish soap and hose down a trampoline? You ever?
No, bitch, I don't want to be
What?
wet.
I don't have a trampoline.
If you got the trampoline wet, like, did y'all ever jump on a trampoline after it rained? Or put the water hose on the trampoline?
No.
Maybe on a trampoline.
Insane.
Why?
We would jump off of my treehouse.
Oh my
mountain
god,
climb,
ever.
And then they would, like, it would throw you up in the air. Like I don't know what it's called, the tramp part. It was like sunshine.
But wait.
But then you put dish soap on it. And it makes it like slippery.
Yes.
And you're jumping around, you know.
What?
Oh, this is definitely some like Little River, Texas
Yeah,
shit.
this is
What the fuck?
yeah.
Oh, I am
It's like
dying.
country kid shit.
Wait,
Like,
so how did you land if it's soapy and slippery?
I mean, you landed on your butt, hopefully,
Oh.
or on your hands, and then. But yeah, a lot of times we just
On the grass, I
fell off.
oh.
I
But
would.
you could get it to bounce all the way down to the ground and then up. You could
You're
double
insane.
bounce.
You could bounce yourself all the way back up to the treehouse.
You could.
Girl, no, I would be terrified. I would be terrified. I would have to grow up doing that shit.
I wouldn't do it now. I
Fuck
wouldn't.
no.
I would never do it now.
I wouldn't even get on a trampoline now.
I
I would
only
get on a
was on a
trampoline,
trampoline once.
but
I've only been on it once.
In your whole life?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
My friend Sherry had one while we were growing up, yeah.
And she just let you jump on it once?
Well, I didn't go to her house that much, but yeah.
Just once.
Just once.
That's it.
Only the one time.
Yeah.
But instead, we went around, she's the one that I did we put condoms on the sprinklers.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was much better than the trampoline.
Wow, that's good.
Wait for nightfall and watch them bust. Good times.
Insane.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good times. We were kids, you know.
Whoa.
High school.
Kind
Kind of kid.
Wait, in Bakersfield?
Yes, ma'am.
Interesting. Y'all had sprinklers in Bakersfield?
of. It's hot as fuck in
Yeah.
Bakersfield.
Yeah.
But isn't it all like, didn't you say farmland?
And brown and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
That's in the outskirts, though. There's all like,
There's a whole city?
oh, for sure.
Oh.
Track homes and shit.
Yeah,
Oh, so, okay.
yeah.
That just made it seem like.
You only drove through, which is good, so you don't know. But
Is there a mall?
there used to be two. Now there's one. The Valley Plaza. The
They
East
got
Hills
Benny's?
Mall used to be there. Do they have a what?
A Penny's?
Like
It
a
does have a
JCPenney?
Yeah,
that is my
It
shit.
does have a
That's
Benny's.
funny. I haven't been to one in a minute.
I know. I went the other day, I was like, okay.
Where's the JCPenney's at? You're high.
In Little River, or in Temple, there's a JCPenney's.
Yes.
Oh, when you went back
Mhm.
home, you went there.
Sorry, everyone. Let me,
Clarify.
Let me collect my thoughts here.
I'm like, where are there pennies out here?
There is.
How was it like? How was it comparatively?
To anywhere? Like Little River to like,
Well, the JCPenney's there
oh,
compared to like.
it was the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just all the same.
Oh, I thought it would look a little different or be a little different.
No, I got a little lost. I feel a little lost right now.
No.
Don't feel lost.
I'm gonna feel bad tomorrow at work too.
Why?
I see you and be like, damn, I fucked up that podcast, man.
Absolutely not.
You didn't.
You just closed your door. No, we're not talking today.
Shut up. Oh my
I know you would
God.
never do that.
No,
But imagine doing that.
I cannot.
No, we're not talking about
Waiting
it.
to see you walk through the hallways so she can be like, pull her blinds down very slowly.
Who would do that?
Ignore, yeah. No. Okay, wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was thinking, like, how do you ever read comments about you, like,
Mhm.
in your in your Instagram or like,
Of course.
how do you react to
What
that
should
shit?
lie?
Obviously, I take it personally. I'm like, they're right.
I'm just curious.
I mean, how do you?
Well, I feel like I heard some people don't even look at that shit, so I was just wondering, like, if you.
I'm not like looking for it, but if I see it, I'm gonna read it, and then I'm gonna feel bad about it. Sometimes I won't. And sometimes I'll get pissed. I'll be like, "You're wrong," but I'm not. Who's gonna
Right.
argue on the internet?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah, that's a
There are
whole.
some, but I mean, geez.
have y'all ever read anything? How did you feel?
I was like,
Felt like shit, I bet.
I'm not like a comedian.
I'm not famous in any regard, so
Yes.
nobody's checking for me.
Not really, I don't know. Sometimes I'll just hit disable comments. You
Like,
can do that, it's easy.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
that's
need
true.
your feedback.
True.
I didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
If I liked it, I don't have to put it on the internet.
That's all
I
that
liked
matters.
it.
True.
Absolutely. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Did you always know you were going to be a comedian?
Yeah. My parents started letting me watch. We didn't have TV, we had like basic cable.
Mm-hmm.
No, excuse me. We didn't have cable, we had basic TV.
Yeah.
Got
okay. You know what? I hope I get to use that one day.
I think so.
And then I can just, you know what? Stop. This is done. I'm gonna just gonna say it.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, my parents like encouraged it.
Oh,
I was
tight.
like, yeah, because Saturday Night Live used to do like a primetime thing at like 8 p.m. at night.
Oh, cool.
So I'd
Okay.
watch it, be like, what's this? And they would let me stay up Saturday nights to watch it.
Oh, fun.
And then Mad TV was on, so I would just go, like back and forth.
Love it.
And then when I turned 21, I moved to Chicago. And I was like, yeah, I want to do this. And my parents were like, okay.
You're just like, I'm gonna up and leave and go to Chicago and,
And do it.
oh shit.
So
And
that's
you
what I
did
did.
And you did stand up in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Second City and IO. I liked it. It was easy. Not easy, but it was like, when I say easy, I mean comparatively, like, in Chicago you could really build your art and like kind of have a collective and like get to know yourself, and there's not as much pressure. And the scene is big, so you can get different styles, you know?
Right.
Like any major city. But then there isn't, the industry pressure, and you're not thinking about like who's gonna be here tonight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So then you can create it. You can be so, not that you can't be, it baffles me when people are like, oh, I started in Los Angeles. I'm like, how? How did you learn to be authentic about it?
Right.
So that part, it's weird. I'm grateful I started in Chicago.
Love it.
More of like a builder's community.
Why do you say authentic?
It feels like, because this city's so big and it's a sprawl, like I have like pockets of friends,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
So with that, I just mean it's like, okay, I'm over here. It's not as intimate maybe. Not that
Gotcha.
that's a bad thing,
Right.
but it is
Totally
more
different.
like a hustle. Like,
Mm-hmm.
whereas in Chicago, it's like an artist community.
Right.
I
Yeah.
see.
Makes sense.
And plus you could do, you could really experiment with sets and techniques in the shows or characters there.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here, it's harder to do that.
Do you still experiment though?
Can you experiment?
Oh, now that could go so many ways.
I know, I was like, what?
Like, what are you
What are
really
you
asking?
proposing? I'm already gay. You ever experiment?
With your
You wanna
arty
experiment?
bastard. You know.
Of course. I hope I'm always growing. I've been, What are you guys laughing at? Oh man.
What?
Is it about me? Dribbling a basketball. No, yeah, I've been talking about this bit that's been bothering me. I told you, I was really mad this happened.
She was.
Okay, look. I live in like a more conservative part of Los Angeles. And there's not a lot of gays in my area.
Got it.
I've lived there for 3 years, and I live in Glendale. It's not even Los Angeles. But anyways, I'm walking down the block, and like a block or two down the road, there's a couple queers. It was like, a lesbian couple.
Okay,
For,
great.
one was clearly the boy one was the girl one. Okay, you could tell.
Yes.
I mean, for the listeners.
Mhm.
But in the community, you do a head nod.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hey,
you acknowledge.
them. And it must have been quite as surprised to see me there as it was for me to see them, because there's no other, just, you know, there are no other dykes. Like, there are no others. There are no others. So to turn the corner and see two is pretty exciting.
Right.
So I was like, but I also hate doing the head nod. But I was like dreading it. I'm like, oh, we're gonna have to do the head nod, and it's like weird and awkward. But let's get ready for it. And they wouldn't acknowledge. And I kept making eye contact, and we're getting closer and closer, trying to make casual eye contact, and they wouldn't do the nod, and then we're walking like this, still no nod, eye contact, and I'm like, well, they have to do the nod now.
Right.
Didn't do it. The girl one just looked away, but the boy one, I was like, we're gonna have to have this because we're the boys. We're the boys. I, not like a psycho, but like a normal person, I said, hi. Like you do passing, looked at me, looked away. No hi back.
Yeah. Crazy.
So rude, but layered rude now. And I can't, their dog not even cute. Like,
That's why they were upset.
ugly dog. I'm gonna tell them.
You're gonna see him again.
I am gonna go out of my way, cross the street, and extend my hand for a handshake. And I will introduce myself. Use my real name.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna ask them why they did not acknowledge me.
I know you are.
You have to.
I'm planning it.
It's already gonna happen.
And I was like, I don't know these people. They can go back to the Midwest. I don't care. Like,
Right,
get out of here.
Right.
I mean, not to be rude, but I'm kind of known in the neighborhood. You know, like I'm the king of the dykes of the neighborhood. You know,
Shut
like,
up.
I'm kind of known in the neighborhood already.
Oh my God.
You want to know me, and they didn't.
They didn't.
And that's my ego.
Yeah.
And that's my lunatic's ego.
Yes.
That's their loss.
Absolutely.
Bastards.
I forgot. Was it? I felt like you're trying to ask something.
I think it was their loss, yes.
But I haven't seen him.
Oh, you will.
Oh, you're definitely gonna see them. Unless they were tourists. Maybe that's why they were weird.
No, I don't think they were. I think they moved there.
Mm-hmm. I think they moved there.
She is upset about it.
I can't let it go.
You can't. It's okay. They about to know you.
They're about to know a 33-year-old enemy. They are 25. Their life's about to be ruined.
There's hell to pay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The vengeance.
So why didn't you say hi?
What's up with that?
They're gonna be like,
You're crazy. Imagine asking somebody that.
I can't.
yeah,
Holding a grudge and then ask.
yeah. They're gonna be like,
Ooh.
she's fucking crazy.
Especially if it's like 3 weeks later. They're gonna be like, who are you?
Oh, don't act like you don't
You
know.
know exactly
You know
who
exactly.
I am.
I'm
Please.
like, you haven't been thinking about it.
There's not many of us out here.
Yeah. Have a little sheriff's badge.
Oh my gosh.
You're the hall monitor of the gates, Glendale.
Yes.
In a basketball.
Oh my. I can see
You
it.
guys want to be friends?
I can see it. I'm watching it happen. I'm watching it.
That shit is
I
hilarious.
love it. So good.
Oh shit. It's hot in
I
here.
know it is
Fuck.
hot. I never say
It's
that, but
summer.
now I'm like, oh lord. Oh, and maybe because the window thingies. Let
Oh.
it warm.
I don't know.
Warm air.
What doesn't make you laugh?
Somebody said that. What was your
What?
hardball. So, what doesn't make
Please.
I mean, obviously, like, racism, homophobia, bigotry. But lately, I've been getting upset about 9/11 jokes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I stopped. I was like, I don't like
People
this.
make jokes about them?
No, because that's people really die. Like, they die.
Yeah, that's why I didn't think that people were making jokes.
Oh, they're always making 9/11 jokes.
Ew.
Yeah, it's really...
Like comics, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
All over Twitter or...
Oh, shit like that.
Yeah, on stage.
Okay.
And I'm like, that doesn't... I don't know, the older I get, the shock value of it wore off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like that. It's pretty
Yeah.
disrespectful. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe I'm just getting cranky.
I mean, I'm
No,
definitely getting
Shit
cranky.
changes.
Yeah. Or people like...
Funny.
I mean, dick jokes. Most of them, I'm like, oh.
Fart jokes I don't really get. Fart jokes aren't that funny to me.
No, me neither.
I'm like, And when they make animals talk, that kind of doesn't make me laugh. Like if they try to do it in a funny way.
What
Hang on,
comedians are you watching?
Well, not. Oh, these are just things that don't make me laugh.
Oh, okay. You're talking about in general?
Well, now.
All right. Okay, now and we're back. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Like,
I'm sorry.
They make animals?
Yeah, I feel that. I don't like animals talking either.
No.
My bad.
Adam's. I haven't been laughing at Adam Sandler movies.
Really?
Yeah, that doesn't make me
Not even
laugh.
the Waterboy?
No. I haven't. Maybe I have to rewatch it. But yeah.
Well, that's how I feel about the, what is it, the Las Vegas ones?
Hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like those either.
I'm like, Bridesmaids was funny, though.
Yeah.
Bridesmaids is great.
Mm-hmm.
I like the first Hangover. That's the only one I'll watch.
Is that the one where there's like a tiger in the seat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The only one that was good. The other one was weird.
What are other things that people like that? I'm trying to think about other things like animals talking.
I just don't like that shit. I feel like, I did see Lion King, but it was different. Like, that's not how I meant it. I meant it when I tried to make it funny, you know?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's like,
Shut up! Whatever.
What about you?
I don't know. I don't like it when they like. Okay, this happened to me at the weed shop the other day. I don't like it when I specifically ask for like an indica dominant hybrid or something like. Cause I'm not trying to smoke Gorilla Glue. I'm trying to smoke different things. Cause I smoke so much Gorilla Glue, it's kind of like doesn't work for me anymore, right? Why do you hand me a sativa? Or you hand me something that's not what I asked for, like at all?
Do you ask for the manager?
No, I just keep asking for some, like, I know the stickers, like I know the sticker colors.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I know the ones with that match the things. And they still give me, like, I don't know, other shit, and it pisses me off.
No, yeah, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I wouldn't laugh about that either.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
I know.
Especially if I don't catch it. Sometimes, too, like, if I don't catch it right then and there and I get home with it and I'm like,
Oh, fuck.
what do I do with this?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta smoke it.
How does it feel to order things like purple cookie?
Well, I have snow cookies here.
It feels great.
Give me some snow cookies. I don't know.
Hell yeah, have an
I wouldn't
option.
laugh at that. You know what?
Yeah, that is the nice part about it.
That's something I do laugh about.
About the herbage. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it.
I like the variety.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. But I also like, I smoked weed during the variety time. Like, I didn't smoke.
Oh,
so
okay. You're like,
I thought somebody was gonna like die.
Yes.
Happened?
Whew.
Oh man,
Yeah,
somebody won or somebody lost.
Yeah. I don't know. I totally lost my train of thought. I don't even know what.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I literally lost it. It's gone.
You have another question? For Ever Mainard.
Okay, so like, you know how you be touring and stuff, like going like other places and doing shows and whatnot. usually perform like at nighttime, I assume, because when I go to the comedy shows, they're usually at the nighttime.
Yeah.
What are your days like? Like, what are you doing during the day?
Like when I'm on tour, it's just sightsee or just be alone. Just be really lonely and
Don't do that to me!
look for basketball.
Stop it!
Hey, you guys wanna hang out? No, I just like hang out. I just, depending where it is, if there's something to do, go do it. But otherwise, it's just like hang out,
Fair.
stay at the hotel. But most of the time, there's not really that much time to hang out. Sometimes like you just go there and then come back. One time, I did this show for this Texas Christian University.
Oh Lord.
And I was opening for someone. It was like the students. Obviously it's college. Wow. Okay. So one time I was asked. I'm gonna restart this so we can re-edit this.
Yes.
Okay. So one time I was asked to perform in Dallas, and it was for this Texas Christian University. It was opening for someone.
Okay.
And it's a pretty like conservative area too, because it's Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
It's already like super conservative. So I was there, and the students were really nice. They were like, "Can we get you anything to eat?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Whatever you guys have." And they went to Chick-fil-A and bought one of everything on the menu because they didn't know what I would like.
Oh.
Which was really adorable, but it was also like, come on, man, I'm gay. Like, I can't eat this.
Right.
Chick-fil-A people hate the gays. It's like, man, if another gay finds out I'm eating Chick-fil-A, it's over for me.
Over.
Right.
Yeah, so it's good chicken. And I was like, did it. I used to open up with this bit. It's so inappropriate. But I'd be like, where are my clam tongues at?
Oh my
Ladies, make some noise.
Same.
With yeah, do that. So I was I would be like, some there. It was disgusting. It was like being a character of like those guys. Anyways, and the dudes started laughing at it, and the girls in the audience like crossed their arms.
Oh shit.
Because it was like, oh shit, like not only is this person gay, but it's also like a lesbian, Mm-hmm. So didn't like it. I'm like setting up this joke, and it was like going like so. And I was also like, this was like years and years ago, so I was a lot younger. And this girl was like, "You suck," and because it was this huge place, it like echoed back to me.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like 3 screens, so like in real time, these people like saw me like register what was being said, like the emotions, and then I yelled back, "That's not what your mom said last night."
Oh shit.
And I was like, fucking her, and then she took me to IHOP. I mean, going into
Oh
it.
shit.
And then this other girl said something else, and then I was like, I'm going down, and I'm gonna go down swinging, just being so
Vulgar.
not like super vulgar, but just being like, "Yeah, I fucked your mom, blah blah blah,"
Oh,
like
shit,
so
ever.
gross. And then
Oh my god.
I like handed the mic off to like the guy I was opening for, and he was just like shaking his head and laughing and just being like, "Oh fuck, like, how'd you set me up?"
Right.
And then the girl handed me my check, and she was like, "You're welcome to leave."
Oh shit.
Yeah. Because it was like, it just alienated that weird little Christian campus.
Right.
And everyone was like, "Oh my god." And then on top of it, boom. But shout out to the gay dude that writes for their paper, because he gave me like a great review.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. He was like, "Oh yeah." Great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it was fun. That's like one of the weirdest, and just being like, already knowing like it's gonna go bad. Like,
Yeah,
this is-
okay, why not just
Yeah.
go in?
Also being from Texas and knowing that area, I was like, they're not gonna like what I have to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My hometown newspaper, I was almost like, my hometown newspaper actually outed me. The Temple Daily Telegram. At the time, I'd only told my mom,
Oh shit.
officially,
Right.
but it was like on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
So this lady started interviewing me, and then asked me questions about Chicago comedy, and she kept bringing up, like, my sexuality, and I was like, well, what does this have to do with my show?
Right.
And she was like, well, I just need to warn the readers. Let them know what they're getting into. And I was like, it's a comedy show.
What they're getting into.
Yeah, it was like so fucked up. So then I had to tell my dad before the paper came out. It was like front page news. That,
what?
like, Ever Mainard, lesbian, like, blah, blah, blah. And
Gross.
yeah, like, all this shit, like, outing me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
That's
like,
foul.
oh, okay.
That's what what
And
you're doing.
But also, like, because it is such a small town and people, like, talk, you know, it was, like, kind of like a slight. It was a slight to me.
For sure.
And it was, like, letting,
Yeah.
My mom still gets mad about it. I mean, I do too. I'm like, fuck this.
That's
No,
not
it's
cool.
not necessary.
Yeah.
They did that on purpose, girl.
What are you going to be talking about on stage? Lawn care and baseball. Probably had a tan, a leather. Or oil it. What do they call it? Moisturize a belt.
Oh,
That shit
Monica.
reminds me of like Hank Hill when you talk like that.
Yes.
Bobby. Bobby. But yeah, I was like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
I'm gonna warn them.
That's some bullshit, girl.
I couldn't even imagine. That's so crazy.
But other people were like, we had no idea. And I was like, you look just like me. Like, dude, you're gay.
Yes, yes, in the South,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be like,
Yeah.
they're not gay, but
No, they're not.
they're not.
They're not gay.
They're not gay.
They are not gay.
Their hair is
They're not gay. I'm holding your hand, but I'm not gay. You know? None of that. None of that
Yeah.
going on.
interesting.
But yeah, I'd be like, damn. You'd be so cool looking in Chicago. Seeing all these-
You have all the bitches.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, Amanda, we got the same mullet.
That's
You
funny.
didn't know I'm gay?
Right? Come on.
Yeah.
Nah. Did your parents talk to you about sex?
A little, yeah.
Really?
But not like in depth.
Mine didn't.
But also like, really?
At all.
I think they all knew that I was safe to not have sex, but it was a nice courtesy. How did you find out about sex then?
TV and like, I feel like there was a sex ed class in school,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it
we
was,
had to
but
take
it was
that.
like, you know, about babies and like the birthing process and shit like that. But I don't know. Life.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I asked that. It's like, yeah, they're friends. Doing it.
Yeah.
Did your parents talk to you about sex?
No.
Wow.
I had to tell them like when I lost my virginity.
Oh my god.
And it was like years later. Like I don't even know. I think I might have been
They
drunk.
asked you?
They didn't know. I was just being my drunk, mouthy self. So
Oh shit.
I was just like said something about I don't know about how I lost my virginity like late in life because I did. I was like right before I turned 21, and my mom was just like, all right, cool, like that's enough of that. Like
I don't need to hear it anymore.
yeah, and I'm like, how did I get here? Like what like.
Yeah.
Come on, I don't know. But yeah, they were really weird about it. I really got it from my friends. My friends were fast. I was not, and I was very confused. I was like, what are y'all doing? Like,
Yeah.
I want no parts. I was over here playing soccer and The Sims, you know?
Mm.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, it was lightweight fast.
I was a late bloomer, you already know. I mean, I was like, so it's like 23, 23? 22, 23?
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, not at all.
I had a boyfriend named Chaz, we dry humped. I was a Christian, he was my first boyfriend. And
Yeah.
I was like, Chaz, I have to wait till marriage. And he was like, okay, I can't imagine how sexually frustrated he was. And also so horny to be like just okay with dry humping his girlfriend.
Right.
Like,
That's crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
Now as an
The
adult,
things we do for
yeah. He was always going to the bathroom afterwards. I couldn't figure it out. And I was like,
Gotta let it
I
out.
always gotta pee. And
Gotta
then,
pee, girl.
no, it's not. Now I'm like, thank you, Chaz. You really were a gentleman,
Yeah, he was.
you know?
Good old fashioned boy.
And then I was like, oh, I'm gay. Oh, okay.
There it is.
Yeah. That's what's happening. I'm gonna wait another 3 years. When they come out.
That's funny.
Oh, God.
Yeah, man.
Any new projects coming up? What's going on with you?
I'm writing this show with my friend Chris, and it's part of his project, so I can't talk about it. Just mainly Starbucks. Mainly working at Starbucks. Just thinking about packing it up, going home. New projects, yeah, leaving. I got a couple of dikes to track. That's why they have not said hi to me. No, just a lot of stand up and like trying to develop my own products and my own stuff. When I say products, it sounds like I'm like concocting shampoo. Yeah, I'm trying to concoct some shampoo. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, this was a bad idea to get high. No, just writing my own stuff, working on my own projects. I've been like starting to do this short film with my friend Deborah Etta, so we're getting into production with that.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Writing, you know, manifesting.
Yes, absolutely.
Doing a lot of reflecting these days. We talk about this at work all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit's real.
Oh god, that's what my nights are for. Sit there and smoke some weed.
Reflect.
And just close my eyes. Just be like, okay. So that was how the day went, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna try to change some things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the positive.
Staying with it, coming up with a plan, you know? Because for a long time I had goals, and I would be like, well, I have goals, so that's enough. It's like, no, you have to have a plan, and then you have to actually act on that plan.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's like, oh yeah, okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now I see
action?
things moving. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now it's, here we go.
Yeah.
This is
the
nice.
momentum.
Yeah,
Yes.
it feels good. It's like, okay, I'm accomplishing things, and it's because,
I'm accomplishing that.
yeah.
Yes. Putting it to like action.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody did make fun of me for listening to The Secret at work.
What?
They made a remark because I was, well, first of all, it wasn't working.
So there's that.
But then they were like, oh, The Secret. And I was like, ha ha ha, yeah, The Secret. But I was really getting down.
Hey.
I was like, that's a good.
They probably listen to it too.
I know. But they.
Or something else, like in the same vein. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be like, don't yuck my yum.
Yeah,
That's what you tell them.
I will.
Don't yuck it.
I didn't say hi. I want to say that to them. I want to say, look me up on Instagram. Okay?
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Better recognize.
And there's like 1,000 followers. You know what? Look me up on Instagram. 372. And you see.
Oh no.
They are going to find out.
Say about me.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've been looking, I'm 33 now. I've been looking, okay, is this weird? Do y'all have an age that you've looked forward to being?
No.
Oh man.
I looked forward to turning 30, and now I'm there, and then I'm like, well, I don't know what other, maybe 35 would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, sweet. But then I'm like, damn, I'm halfway to 40. And like, what if shit's still like the way it is now? And I'd be like, cool. So I'm
No,
like,
you gotta manifest it better.
I know. You're right. You're right.
Actually, you guys have to manifest it better.
I'm working on it. It'll get there.
Yeah, I've been waiting all my life to turn 33. And I'm 33 and I can't explain it. And I'm like, oh no.
You can't explain what?
It's like a birthday gift, this number. Since I was a little girl, I was like, I cannot wait to turn 33. And I'm wondering if that's past life stuff.
Ooh, maybe.
Or some karma coming through.
Well, how do you feel about your 33 right now?
I'm excited. I'm like, yeah.
Good shit.
It feels new. It feels exciting. It feels like, what we talk about, like, putting a plan into action, taking care of yourself,
Yeah.
writing down lists, and recognizing things that need to change from within.
For sure.
It's just been like a reflective year.
I think so for everybody.
And that makes me
Definitely.
feel,
It's transformation time.
yeah.
Gotta make that shit happen.
I'm reading this book about like Buddhism and Christianity, like kind of the parallels. But it talks about the 5 principles of Buddhism, and it's all about like having faith, like doing all this stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I've forgotten how to have faith.
Mm-hmm.
But like putting a plan into action, doing it. I was really excited when I read it. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Gotta stay motivated.
Sorry about that ramble, dog.
Oh,
No,
good.
that's beautiful.
So yeah, I'm excited about being 33.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like bummed I'm gonna turn 34, and then it's like, what else do I got?
Don't look at it like that.
No, but I think let's find out. Let's see if something big happens.
Yes, something big is happening. Let's do
Yeah.
it. It's happening. Manifesting.
And it'll be like, that's why.
That's why. You're gonna get on that show that you were talking about, hopefully.
I hope so, fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm.
In the works.
Yep.
What are
It's
y'all
gonna
working on?
happen. Oh God, just trying to get through the day. No. I'm
You
just
okay? You having a good day?
kidding. Yeah, I'm like full of Carl's Jr. right now, so I'm just realizing that. But yeah, I'm just working a lot, trying to figure out if this is what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life. Being an assistant, I don't think so, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much it.
I
I don't know.
had that feeling when I worked for 24-hour fitness.
Oh Lord, this must be a story.
No, I was like, I had quit Starbucks. I had worked at Starbucks for like 10 years almost.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time to work at a Starbucks.
Like, yeah, it
It's
is.
a long time.
And
Work anywhere, shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna work production, and I didn't realize how hard it was to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to take a job at 24-hour fitness in WeHo. And it was like the worst
Girl.
job I've ever had. That is one job that I just walked out of and never came back.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do this job anymore.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Why though?
It was just, I mean, it was like a shitty job, no pay. And then I was having to open by myself at 4:45 in the morning and then like open the gym, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like depending on the morning, like if there was like a big party, there was just,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's just
Everywhere.
unsafe,
Mhm.
yeah. And then, you know, people are on whatever. And people are on drugs, and it was just not okay. And I was like, no, I'm worth more than this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, I gotta go. Like,
You gotta
this
know.
is, yeah.
Mhm.
So, and look at me now.
Moving on up.
Success story. Who's not dribbling a basketball now? I've never told anybody that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It became a good joke though.
Yeah, it did.
Use that one.
Yeah, you can use it now.
Man, see, creating,
Yes.
innovating.
Getting through our
Creative
issues.
So I had a thought.
Yeah. It's this harvest moon, creating all of this.
Bullshit.
Well, I know it's been kind of weird for you,
Mm-hmm.
but as in for some others, it's been like a creative, inducing kind of time.
Okay, so you're a Sagittarius.
Mm-hmm.
What does that one mean? That sign mean? Like, the characteristics. Because that's the horse guy,
Yeah.
right? With the arrow?
I think
Mhm.
so.
Like spontaneous,
Yeah.
blunt,
Okay.
free
A
spirited.
little bit belligerent.
A little bit belligerent, absolutely.
Mhm.
Tactless
Interesting.
can be. I mean, these are all
Because
broad terms.
when you said you were like part Sagittarius, you were like, ah. And I was like, what's wrong with it?
Oh, nothing. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
Sag.
All right.
Girl, please. But I'm also a Scorpio. Because I could totally see that. Totally.
What are you?
I'm an Aquarius.
Those are the equal ones? Or is that Virgo?
That's the
No, Gemini's too.
What are the equal ones? Oh wait. Oh, you mean it looks kind of like an equal sign?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Burn. Are you burn?
What are you, some kind of gay fucker?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I
I'm
don't
joking
know.
with it.
Like we're
Again, improvising, riffing.
what are we? We're dreamers, like daydreamer kind of, very stubborn, kind of. We like to balk against society stuff, like
Walk to the beat of their own drum.
for sure. Get that a lot.
Okay. This is what I'm putting together in my mind.
Yes.
Oh my god. Please edit this so I don't look like an idiot. That's all I'm thinking right now. What if this full moon, I mean, obviously it did, because I feel like it was more reactive for me, and I have Scorpio in my chart, so I'm wondering if it affected the signs differently.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how though.
Do y'all follow astrology really deeply?
Not like that.
Yeah, not as much as other people do. But I did notice that during this particular time, I was been very tired. Like I've just been like physically and like mentally exhausted, more so than usual, and like didn't really know what that was all about. And then like was reading a couple articles, and also I'm in this Facebook group of girls who are witchy and like into like astrology and psychic stuff and like all of that, and they were saying like, is anyone else noticing like how tired we are? Because like I'm like so tired, and I was like, oh my god, me too, yeah. And then too, like I've been journaling a lot more. Like my brain just has been feeling like doing that more often. And then I just like had more ideas about things. Like I'm not really thinking about like, oh, this would be kind of cool if I like did that, or like I had a TV show idea that I talked to my girlfriend Liz about the other day, and like, oh, and my friend Ellis too, and so like we're gonna try and put it together. Like I don't know, like that never happens. I don't ever think about stuff like that, but that's been happening cool. A lot lately. So during this time frame, so I don't know.
I've been doing a lot of poetry. That's not a lie.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with it.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's like journaling poetically.
Yeah.
It is.
And abstractly.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do spoken word.
Yeah. I think I might try to put a book together and sell it.
Do it.
Why not?
Yeah. People like poetry a bit.
Yeah, they do.
Definitely do.
They do.
I like it.
Yeah, people read it.
Y'all, before I came out and I knew I was really gay for sure, I would check out all of Emily Dickinson's poem books from the library. And I would read them obsessively because I knew she was gay.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like,
Wow.
Were you trying to like find something in those things?
myself. Like, I think.
Yeah.
I was like a little kid just being like, why do I relate so much to this? And why do I relate so much to her?
That's deep.
And now that I'm in my 30s, I found myself
Yes.
writing poetry and thinking about Emily Dickinson.
So another child can read your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Do it.
I haven't been to a good like spoken word show since I moved to LA.
They have them on Tuesdays somewhere. I can't remember. I'll get the info and we'll go.
I would be down for
Yeah,
Do
that's
it.
fun.
that. Like storytelling shows, there was a lot of that too in Chicago. That was always fun.
Storytelling shows.
Yeah.
Like what?
You can tell like any type of story, like funny, sad, like it's
Oh, they just go there and tell a story.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know if they have it out here.
Yeah, they have a few.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's almost just like doing a monologue, telling about a chapter and reflecting, you know, reading an essay.
Okay.
I would go to one of those.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
See how,
I like stories,
yeah, I'm sure people have crazy ass stories.
especially out here. Like, I can only imagine
Mm-hmm.
things people get themselves into.
When I worked at that Starbucks, I worked at one in Chicago, and I used to talk about this in storytelling shows. But this guy, so I worked the night shift from like 9 a.m. till 6 a.m. It was a 24-hour Starbucks, and this couple was like fighting the whole night, and they were like clearly on drugs. They were just out of it. They're a little bit older. And I'm like, hey, you guys, stop arguing, you know, like kind of having to yell at them. I was like also the manager on duty and just taking the job way too seriously.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm actually a manager, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
You
a
have to
shift
listen to
manager. Yeah. And pretty soon, one day I'll be an assistant, and who knows, maybe a store manager.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe
So-
even like running the joint. Like,
Yeah.
let me just listen to me.
I wasn't, to be fair, I wasn't quite like that, but I was definitely like, can you guys not smoke weed on your breaks? And now that I'm older, I'd be like, oh, there's no way I could do that job sober.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So they're arguing all night, and I was like, stop arguing. And they just keep going, and then the lady stands up and stabs her boyfriend.
Oh shit.
Like, huh, and we're like, oh shit. So I call the cops, and he's like holding his side, like bleeding out. There's like blood on the floor.
In the Starbucks?
In the Starbucks.
Oh
Like
shit.
3 a.m. And then he was like, I was like, I called the cops for you. And he goes, I don't need the fucking cops. Just give me a venti hot chocolate. He goes to the bathroom, is in there for like a couple of minutes. He comes out, there's like all this toilet paper here. He walks out, there's like a trail of blood.
Oh my god.
And he meets up with his girlfriend, they start making out outside of the store.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
What?
And then I just didn't call the cops, I just mopped up all the blood.
What? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Right? Like that's...
Oh my god.
That's why I like quit working.
Yeah, I was after 10 years of that. Man.
Like, you don't just mop up blood, you gotta like call people. Take care of it. Just like bleaching the floor. Everything's okay, guys.
Got it.
Nothing to see.
What's sore, okay? What's sore? Be careful.
I'm sure people in there were not thinking about that shit. They were on some other.
Yeah. We found
For
like
real.
heroin needles in the sink, under the
Oh
sink.
my.
Yeah.
That's a 24-hour Starbucks. for me.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
always like...
that's deep.
Yeah, there's these like chess players that were most of them were like Russian mob, and then they would have like competitions like gambling rings,
Oh shit.
and then there was this dude named who was actually like a chess master, and he would teach kids during the day, but at night would like
Hustle.
hustle and like play. He was like really good.
Mm-hmm.
One day, we up,
Oh lord.
and we don't see him for 6 months. He comes back 2 broken arms.
Oh shit.
And then we're like, oh my gosh, like we all knew what happened. Like he just didn't.
Right. Pay somebody back or lost or something.
And then like a few months later in the summer, everybody played at the lake, so it was like a little bit more quiet in the cafe. And then this is so sad, but they like killed him and threw him in the lake.
Oh shit.
Like it was like things like that, you know.
Girl.
It was like a wild Starbucks. It was so unsafe.
Was it on the south side of Chicago?
No, north side.
Oh.
And like
That's cool.
Old Town. Like a wealthy part of Chicago.
Wow.
God.
Yeah. So it was like crazy to see the transition from like overnight into like daytime, like the clientele was
Oh yeah,
so
I bet.
different.
Oh yeah.
And it would just be like, lady, you want to sit in this like these like ladies
You have
would
no
come in.
idea what goes on.
I was like, you want me to kick a homeless man out who's sleeping so you can sit in that chair that he's been sleeping in? Also, I cleaned up jizz off that chair last night. You know, like things like that.
God.
So it'd be like these like really entitled people just being like, that person's sleeping and I'd like to sit down. And
Oh
it
my
would be like,
gosh.
okay,
Yeah.
fine,
Do you?
here you go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Okay.
That's.
It was like,
Wait. I'm there at night or during the day
All
and
day.
at night.
all day, all night.
Hmm.
You know, he was a nice guy. Like, got a
Too deep.
refill and he had like cigarette butts in the bottom.
Ew, he would drink out of the same cup.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. Just
What?
to stay awake to play. Did you? It's gross.
That is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Got in too deep.
Sorry about this. Got a little too deep.
Shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. A lot of stuff happened at that Starbucks.
I can only imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after those 2 stories. My God.
Yeah, I'm girl, that's like a whole sketch or something.
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah, you can make a show out of that.
Definitely. Definitely.
It's working on it.
Working on it.
But yeah, that's what I've been talking about stories.
Well, that's cool. Well, this has been a great episode of The Breakdown.
Fabulous.
I think so. Where can we find you, Eva?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, EverMainard.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun. I feel really self-conscious, like I rambled a bunch, but I hope it was okay.
No, it's fine. I
This is
thought it was
wonderful.
great.
Okay.
I had a good time.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, you know, got you.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can find me at SDW16. Shalom.
And you can find me on Instagram at Amber Beeman. BEAMAN.
Oh yeah, that was at Instagram for me.
And by the way,
Hey,
this
what
is the
doesn't make
place.
you laugh? So if there are any listeners, we want to know what doesn't make you laugh.
Real
Did you not like that question?
I did, but I didn't know you meant it in general. I thought you meant.
I don't know how the fuck I meant it.
Just asking it.
I was just
I
asking.
think it was a good. I've never been asked that though.
Perfect. That's
Yeah,
what we
but-
strive for.
Yeah.
That was funny.
All right,
Yay.
y'all. Good night.
Good night.